You know, I am so excited for summer, and I know there are so many parents that are thinking, great, the kids are going to be playing outside all day. So let's talk a little bit about being safe with your summer play. Here's Nanny Robina. Come on in. We've set up a little play area for the kids, and this is what I remember and love about summer. It's that free play outside, having fun all day. You know, they're not inside watching TV, they're having some fun. There's just a few things you need to think about in terms of keeping them safe in the sun.
Absolutely. Especially now as well, you know, it's all over the news that children are not getting outside enough, not getting enough activity. Now is the time to start, absolutely.
Participation is giving us a D- in activity.
Yes, listen, so, Canada, we got to pick that up a bit, you know, we got to get the kids out, we got to get them moving. Start it now. By the time the winter comes, you know what, you're in that mode and you just carry it on through winter sports, right?
That's right.
Absolutely. So the first thing that we want to talk about is, first of all, the beautiful playground here. Well, what you would have in your backyard is from Canadian Tire, so I want to thank them.
Nice.
But, so this is what you will often see, as we have this little guy down here as an example.
Yeah.
Just a pair of perhaps bottoms and a sun hat, thinking that that's okay if you've got a big rim that it's going to cover you. Not so. Not today. Unfortunately, the sun is not in our favor. You know, it's pretty harsh out there. So you've really got to start thinking about big time cover up. I love this. Look at that.
That is so cute. We actually had those on the show yesterday for grown-ups.
With the diaper bottom?
Not with the diaper bottom, but it would be really convenient if we did have the diaper bottoms. So all those pesky trips to the bathroom cut right out.
Yeah, these are what you want to start thinking about. Is 20 minutes before you go out, put on the sunblock, and then you want to use big time cover up. So these are from Lacapuki.com, which I think are lovely. Big rimmed hats. Okay, because we're not talking about just covering the body, we're talking about protection to the eyes also.
Right.
So, you know, you've got some sunglasses, and that's what I think you should be doing, covering up more now. And they've got fabulous outfits out for the kids, for, you know, cover up for the sun.
For sure, and I do know a lot of parents that are going that route. They're doing the full-on cover-ups, even sometimes long sleeves, so they can be out there for long periods of time. The sunscreen is something I always forget until we're already out in the sun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it on before they get there, so they've got a lot of time for it to absorb.
And it does need time. So now we have Victoria. Hey, Victoria, come on over.
Are you going to try the slide for us?
So Victoria's up and down slide. Now, listen, Victoria has the most ideal outfit for the slide.
Yes.
Because when you're going up and down the slide and you put on a pretty dress, now we know we all want them to look like a princess in the park.
Yeah.
But what will happen is the dress could get stuck, okay? The slide also actually gets hot. So it can give your child a burn from the slide or a friction burn. So you want to cover up. So Sophia actually has, Victoria really has a good outfit on because her legs are covered and she's not going to get that burn going down the slide. She also has sandals on that have a buckle. If they were flip-flops, that would be dangerous. Keep the flip-flops for homes, Mom. You know what? You don't want them out in the apparatus.
If you have kids that are school age, they'll actually send notes home saying, don't send them to school with the flip-flops. You've got to have a back on those shoes, and please no with the skirts. If it's going to be shorts, make it skirts.
Yes.
And little pants and leggings are perfect.
Yeah,
it's fun for them.
So then, you know, like what family doesn't at some point get the paddling pool out?
Yeah.
I think one of the things that you have to know, you do not have to fill up the paddling pool. You can clearly see our children here right now, which is Sophia and Corey, different age groups, both having equally as much fun in just a tiny bit of water. You don't need a lot of water in there, okay?
Yeah.
More water, you know, more danger. So keep your water minimal. At the end of the day, tip it out, okay? Tip the entire pool empty, flip it over. So, you know, obviously the raccoons can't make their nest in there at night. And
mosquitoes as well, West Nile, you don't want any standing water.
Leave it upside down and get rid of the water. Water can be dangerous if you leave it in overnight.
That's a lot of fun.
Don't get lazy. Yeah, don't get lazy.
I remember these pools. This is like perfect for a pedicure as well. But don't do that while the kids are playing in it. I remember we had one of these little pools, and my dad basically took up the entire thing. And my sister and I would just play around him.
Yeah.
It was fun. It's still fun for a kid.
So, on Father's Day, Dad, guess what you're doing?
Get in the pool.
Get in the pool with the kids.
Okay, now here we've got this cool contraption. You know, so many kids absolutely love water play.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this is half water and half sand.
What a great
the best
idea.
Of both worlds.
Yeah, absolutely. And that, it's also a space saver, right? Because you haven't got to have a big sand kit. And most of the time, the children, as you can see here, they actually want to mix the sand and the water together.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
They want to make mud pie.
The fact that it's there together is really good. Now again, water table, one thing that you've got to know, children of any age playing at a water table will at some point put something in their mouth, whether it be the water, they'll get thirsty. They're not going to come and say, can I have a cup of water? They're actually going to drink the water on the table. So make sure every day you wash the table out and you fill it with fresh water. Don't leave it sitting again overnight. And just know this, that when you clean that table and you fill it the next day, keep in mind your child will be eating and drinking from that table. Yeah. Whether it be the sand or the water. The chances are it's going to go in the mouth.
Right.
So in terms of the sand, you know, if it has been left out, you want to check it. You don't know if baby raccoon's been there and done his pee-pee. Okay? Yeah, I know. See the faces? I used to look after a little guy and I would say, you got to have a shower. You've been in the sand. Why? Well, you know, the doggy might have peed in the sand. He'd say, he didn't pee on me. I'm like, yeah, but he peed in the sand and you played in the sand. So that is what happens, moms. You need to be, you know, taking those kind of cautions and know that. Yeah, absolutely.
This all makes me so happy. I just love spending long days outside. I think it's great for the family. It's great to get fresh air and, you know, have some water play and fun.
Beautiful weather right now. It's time to get out there. Absolutely.
Well, thanks so much to Canadian Tire for the play structures, as you mentioned. After the show, we are going to draw for the Little Tyke slide right over there and the Step 2 water table. So a couple of people will go home with that. That's nice. Robina, thanks so much. We see the kids having fun. We mentioned Dad might want to jump into the pool, but we've got to get him outfitted in beachwear. Eva Grabasic is here to help us with that.